So at this point, anong nangyari, nakat yung video. Kasi yung nagamit namin na phone, kulang sa storage. So we had to use another phone na may enough storage para mag-save ng 1 hour. Ito kasi 1 hour na yun sumunod eh. 1 hour video in 4K or at least better quality. Kaso, ang nangyari, since lumipat kami ng phone, yung mic, hindi kumagat dun sa panibagong phone. Parang nangilala muna siya. So, yung 1 hour na video na nagkukuda-kuda kami, phone microphone yung gamit, hindi yung pipitsugin na microphone. So, like I said, di ba, sisimula pa lang tayo. Hopefully, by SummerSlam, magaganda na yung mga equipments. Hindi naman sobrang ganda, hindi naman sobrang fancy. Yung at least can produce better quality. Yun ang habol. And tuloy natin. Diba?
Voice man. Before I was so rudely interrupted.
Before I was so rudely interrupted.
Personally, I believe Andrade stole the show. Like with all those bumps, those moves, grabe. Ibang klase talaga ito, Money in the Bank match na to. One of a kind. Definitely alam niyong hindi si Vince McMahon ang direct na to.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon.
Baka naman. Really felt like a new generation and a new leader, you know, stepping
That's some
up.
good shit.
That's a such good shit. Yeah. So, it's obviously that it was Triple H who, you know, was the man behind this creative decision. Winner-wise, it made sense na si Drew would be the winner kasi storyline-wise. Pero obviously, everyone wanted Jey Uso to win. All in all, I'd give this a solid 9.5 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
Rating.
Yeah.
Rating.
Yeah.
Very good rating.
Sa match. The match itself. Because those bumps, gosh, those things were crazy. Like, may dumugo pa nga sa likod, diba?
Sino?
Sayang wala.
I forgot which wrestler it was.
I think it's
Andrade yun. Si
You're the one who
Andrade.
fell on the ladder tapos may slash.
Oo,
on
may
the back.
meron siyang damage siya.
Hindi man siya dumugo. Ano siya?
Kasi
May
kanto.
May nag-mark yun.
So, grabe ang brutal nun, swear. So,
Parang ano siya eh, unopen mo.
exactly. All in all, the guys did a great job. So, kudos to the guys kasi, you know, sabi nga nila, don't try this at home, but they still put their bodies on the line to entertain all of us. So, all in all, it's a good Money in the Bank show.
Lungkot dito.
Yeah.
Pero
Alright.
ako kasi kaya I had to ask kasi hindi ko napanood ako yung nagmamando ng ticket. So we'll
Parang
see.
may pagsumpat ako.
Parang ang samahan ng loob na eh. Kung naman daw next time kung ng ticket.
Hindi, nag-enjoy naman ako. It was a good experience para for me personally kasi first time ko mag-manage ng something na ganito, like an actual event. Pero
Thank you, brother.
pero hopefully magtuloy-tuloy ito hanggang WrestleMania 50. Yo,
50 pare.
How old are we? By
10 WrestleMania yan.
matira matibay. So, yun ang naging result nung men's Money in the Bank match. Drew McIntyre won ng eto gawa ni Kuya Ed ang galing. Palakpakan niya naman si Kuya Ed, diba? And then we move on sa ano yung next match?
Intercontinental Championship.
Intercontinental Championship between Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker. Mga kaibigan, nakita niyo naman. What do you guys have to say about that
Kayo
match?
mag-start. Yeah, we do it. Well, una sa lahat, I'm disappointed.
Why?
Braun Breaker.
Oh.
I'm
So
this
what?
I'm this dominant man that came into the main roster and then suddenly one hell of a kick.
Yeah.
Ano yun, pre?
New entrance. Punayin nyo. He has a new entrance.
Pangit ang entrance. It's
It's alright.
But the finish was
One Eluva kick.
yeah for someone who was booked to be a dominant superstar.
Ako, ito masasabi ko dun sa statement niya. That is in fact true na yung ganong big guy na dominant tapos with a simple move like a haluva kick or a simple match, walang interference or anything. parang nakaka-dent siya sa nagkakaroon ng dent yung reputation ni Braun Breaker, who's an upcoming star. Yung momentum niya, exactly. Pero para sa akin, kung mag-agree kayo, si Sami Zayn ay nasa Rocky Balboa path siya ngayon. Yun ang nararamdaman ko kay nararamdaman ko kay Sami Zayn ngayon. Parang Rocky Balboa 1 to 5. Kumbaga sino to? Si Ivan Drago, si Gunther, and so on and so forth. If you guys agree, diba?
I think ganun nga yung nangyayari.
And hopefully, kung madadrop niyo yung belt, bugbog na bugbog si Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Yun yung
Yun ang Rocky Balboa.
like sobrang bugbog to the point na hindi na siya makabangon. Yun na yung pagkatalo niya.
May sawat anak yung tao.
Hindi, pero yun eh. It
Mali
makes
mo.
sense.
Hindi, mali mo. Etong talo ni Braun Breaker, it will humble him na hindi niya maliitin I think he underestimated Sami Zayn. Yeah, he underestimated the heart of Sami Zayn kaya natalo siya.
Ayun,
That's what I think. Yeah, that's why Sami won.
Congratulations, diba? He has something to say.
Kumbaga, heart triumph almost.
Oh, yeah.
Puso.
Puso.
Gilas Pilipinas. Puso.
Ano yung experience nila?
Yeah, Canada. He's in Canada. One
nga pala.
siya.
Okay, so 1-0 na ang Canada. Diba?
1-0 si Canada.
Very experience. Yeah. Personally, feeling ko this reminded me of Candice Michelle versus Beth Phoenix. Diba Beth Phoenix was spoke to be this dominant diva who underestimated a lot of people, especially Candice Michelle, who was the women's champion at that time. Candice needed the win to prove that she was a fighting champion. And the same could be said for Sami. He needed this win to be proved to be a fighting champion. And at the same time, Braun needed to be made to be the killer machine that he really is. So in many ways, they both made each other. So it's a win-win for both of them.
Right.
Yeah. Ako naman kasi,
Wala.
nasa Cubao pa ako nun.
Skip! Next!
Next match, congratulations Sami Zayn for being a reigning and defending Intercontinental Championship main fighting champion indeed. And 1-0 sa Canada. Eto na naman tayo. Anyway, next match is
The World Heavyweight. Wala pa.
Ba't dito mo na? Okay, so the next match is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
May ako sa TikTok nun.
Championship.
I acknowledge the championship match.
Seth Rollins versus
sobrang
El
solid.
Campeon.
El Campeon Damian Priest.
Awesome.
Ako lagi kong sinasabi sa mga previous episodes ko, Damian Priest has proven a lot.
Yeah.
During his title reign. I mean, ang daming nagda-doubt sa kanya, pero, di ba? And, ang kinaganda kasi nun is, medyo nai-involve siya na dun sa storyline between Punk, between Seth, Drew, na naglalagay ng, kumbaga, MSG, naglalagay ng MSG sa title reign.
Puyo!
Hindi siya haya.
Pero alam mo
Kyle Rogers, puyo!
Pero alam mo anong high mo, man.
I-review muna natin yung match. The match was really great. Damian Priest and Seth freaking Rollins. Tandaan nyo, Seth freaking Rollins nasa copyright ng pangalan niya yung freaking. So, pero pag sa Netflix, ano naman?
I'm not gonna say it.
Seth
Rollins.
Censoring ko. Seth Rollins!
Really glad that you're our friend. And this is a friendship that'll never ever end.
Sensor mo yun, pre, ha?
Dami mong edit nun,
Sensor natin yan. Anyway, so the match was great and may botch.
Yeah, may botch. Yeah.
May botch.
Clear yun.
Clear.
Paolo, what can you say about the botch, pare?
Hindi ko alam kasi parang hindi naman talaga nag-kick out
Nag-3 count talaga. Actually, nag-3 count talaga.
Nag-3 count.
Kaya pati si Seth Rollins naguluhan siya.
Oo, naguluhan din siya. So, even yung mga panahon, so sayang yung cue nun tumama. Ang ganda sana. Ang naisip ko din naman sana, parang Drew, si Seth, nakuha niya yung right.
Yeah, nakuha niya yun.
Tapos, tsaka nag-cash in si Drew. Tapos, nag-interfere si Seth. Ay, si CM Punk.
Si CM
Parang,
Punk.
di ba, magandang view as Triple H. Di ba, ayaw nila si CM Punk.
Tama. Feeling ko, ang dapat na mangyayari doon was nung ipipainfall na ni Seth si Damien.
Nun wag
Parang during the pinfall dapat tutugtog. Kasi ako ang magiging explanation para sa akin ko ako sa Triple H, ang magiging explanation ko dyan, yung mga referee, may dito kaya yan. Ay, meron ka ba ng sa tenga?
Yung earpiece.
Earpiece. Yung mga referee, kung makikita nyo, ayan, meron sila ng earpiece. Tapos, niraradyohan sila backstage kung ano yung mangyayari. So, pwede nga maging explanation ni Triple H yun na niradyohan yung referee kaya naguluhan yung referee na may magka-cash in, tigil mo yan. Pwedeng ganun. Pero that's lazy. Pero that can save them, pero that's lazy. Feeling ko ang mangyayari sana dun is, correct me if I'm wrong, during the pinfall, tutugtog yung entrance ni McIntyre.
Pwede.
Late yung cue. Ganun yung nangyayari.
Pero that doesn't explain the non-kick out of Damien talaga. Hindi ko mag-gets bakit hindi siya. Dapat talaga mag-kick out siya dun para triple threat pa rin siya. Kasi mas mag-make sense that actually yung nangyari, triple threat, that's the right thing to happen kasi there's no DQ. Pangit kasi kunwari, nanalo si Seth or nanalo si Damien and then dun magka-cash in. And then DQ. Pangit. Maraming magagalit dun.
Bakit kailangan ng DQ?
Ha?
Bakit kailangan ng DQ?
Hindi kasi
kailangan ng no DQ.
Hindi kasi pag no DQ, alam naman natin nangyari, di ba? Pop interfered again, di ba? So this is the third World Heavyweight Championship match that was.
Third na ba?
Yeah, that was the third. WrestleMania 40, Clash at the Castle, and this one.
Hindi
Money
kasi
in the Bank.
binilang ko kasi yung
Pati yung KJ.
Oo,
Wala yun.
yung
Qualifying lang yun.
match
Pero
yung World Heavyweight
in terms of World Heavyweight Championship matches that was affected by the return of CM Punk, this is the third one. God, yeah, this is the third one. I hope Wade Barrett comes out of whatever he's doing and kicks Punk, di ba?
And fun fact
Yeah.
si CM Punk ang nag-kick out kay Wade Barrett sa Nexus years ago, di ba?
Yeah.
Fun fact.
I think it's gonna be awesome if he comes back.
Di ba?
And believe you and me, I saw earlier.
May spark.
Yeah, I think Wade Barrett is already ready to go back.
Talaga?
Yeah, I read somewhere na he's getting ready to get back into the ring.
So faction nila?
Pwede.
Or faction or
Taga-UK din. Taga-UK din si Barrett. Taga-UK din siya. Remember, taga-UK yun.
Eto, since na-mention mo yan, ako personally, I wanna see Wade Barrett hold a world title.
Sure, why not?
Sobrang fan ako ng Nexus nung run nila until, ito yung time na naging hate ko si Cena. So, nung time na yun, ayun, parang...
Hindi, maraming na-bury talaga si John Cena. Wala tayong magagawa. It was the hardest thing back then.
The golden shovel.
Yeah. Totoo yun. Yung golden shovel talaga. Yeah.
Golden Goose din.
He was a Vince guy.
Yeah, he was a Vince guy. Wala tayong magagawa. Ganun talaga di ba?
So that's Vince McMahon's street.
He was the Hulk Hogan of the Ruthless Aggression era.
Ika nga ni CM Punk
Ruthless or PG?
Ruthless.
Ruthless aggression. Up to PG. Dun siya nag-run
Ika nga ni CM Punk you're best at kissing Vince McMahon's ass.
Yeah. Kiss my ass club.
Then, I was surprised. I thought there's kasi if you go back, kasi diba meron din ganun na nangyari, right? Naalala niyo yung CM Punk versus Ryback Hell in a Cell? Si Matt, pangalan ng referee.
Brad Maddox.
Brad Maddox, the former GM.
Yeah.
The former,
I thought ganun yung
triple
nangyari.
threat match with Paige.
Hey!
No.
Iba yun.
Iba yun.
Pakikat
yun, ha?
I thought ganun yung nangyari kanina eh. I thought na, but super controversial kung ganun yung mangyayari. Tsaka, yun yung talaga yung naalala ko eh. Then, what is that? Then, yun pala, magka-cash in ito. Ang pangalan na. Then he failed.
Walang miss
Yeah, I failed.
He failed.
Yeah, I failed. Desperately failed.
Pero sobrang parang parang for me parang sobrang, hindi, ako personally parang for me, parang sobrang, so, ang ganda kasi ng build-up ni Drew McIntyre, right? Then, parang all of a sudden, ginugulpi lang siya this year, right?
Yeah, gulpi talaga siya.
Parang ako lang sa MW, simula nung ginugulpi ako.
Ano ba itong natin? Promoter natin.
Pumunta ako ng Pampanga, pumunta ako ng Subic para gulpihin. Hindi, like, it's kind of like that. Pero overall, the storyline, okay siya.
Nagko-complete sa booking decision mo.
Hindi, joke lang. Pero storyline wise, makes sense. Makes sense naman.
Ito ang booker namin sa MW.
Yeah.
Undertaker.
And makes sense naman.
Tribal Chief.
Yun lang yung masasabi ko sa match.
Teka. Anong reaction nito idol si Drew?
Hindi. Ganun talaga. It's that's the booking. Wala tayong magagawa. Pero honestly, maraming opinion dito. Number one, the one opinion here is sayang daw yung briefcase. It could have made someone's career better. Yeah. But again, may mga comments dito na, again, they're all involved in their storylines. Carmelo is not ready. Andrade, no sense making him Man in the Bank. So, talagang Drew will win talaga. But storyline says na it will make the feud even better. Actually, slow burn talaga to.
Ginamit yung briefcase.
Yeah, ginamit yung briefcase in order to make it more interesting. And as you saw, bago tayo lumabas ng room, di ba? Nagwala. Nagwala si Drew McIntyre. He even elbowed the general manager of Raw, Adam Pearce.
Ayun,
solid.
Doon kami nagulat kasi, salamat, Pika. Pero, palabas na yung mga tao, pinabalik pa namin.
We're passing up na.
Oo,
Yeah.
we're packing up and everything. Biglang lumabas kasi may mga, mga post-show conference and interviews, ganun. Biglang lumabas si pare mo, Drew McIntyre, nagwawa.
Talagang heated talaga. Heated.
Diba?
Tapos, he pushed referees. Tapos, he elbowed Adam Pearce nung inawat. Tumalsik siya. Ngayon, iniisip ko, ito yung magandang pagpustahan natin. Magkano yung fine kaya? Magkano yung fine?
Or
I think 100 minimum.
100
minimum.
Kasi
It's not an RKO, man.
physical assault na
Medyo solid eh. Oh.
50K ba yung RK?
Oh, 100K binayad niya for another RKO.
Future
RKO. Pero talagang heated siya nung Kaya nga, sobrang So, ayun nga, sabi nga ni Josh, di ba? Grabe si Drew kasi. Since WrestleMania, he has failed, no?
Ilang pay-per-view na?
Tatlo.
Tatlong pay-per-view na yan. So, I think he will not target.
Mania ba?
Hindi, Mania.
Clash.
Clash at the Castle. At saka yung
Ngayon.
Money in the Bank. So, most likely, I think, hindi na muna siya maghabol ng world title kasi he's always screwed.
Kumbaga,
Wala nang sense.
Mukhang mag-focus na siya kay Punk.
kumbaga ito yung Triple H, Shawn Michaels feud nila nung early 2000s na.
Except there's no love lost.
Sakto may bad blood pa.
Di ba?
Tapos ano na siya?
Bigyan na sin bad blood.
Bigyan din ng fight maganda yung sinabi niya.
Bad blood.
I was about to say it.
Ano, sige ko tribal.
So, Tribal Prince.
Tribal Prince. Parang feeling ko maganda yun. Kasi diba, binalik nila yung bad.
Sakto
Yung Drew versus Punk. Tapos Hell in a Cell. Diba,
Hell in a
every
Cell.
bad blood nila, diba, ano ba yun, si Taker,
Shawn Michaels.
Michaels.
Grudge match yun, walang title.
Tingin ko,
Main
mas
event.
maganda ko. Ewan ko kung pwede yun Pwede pa ba sa PGA na yun? Yung first blood match?
Nope.
Bawal na yun.
Bawal pa.
So Netflix na.
Netflix pa yun.
I mean,
It's a game.
nasa kanila yung decision eh.
Pero di ba?
Hindi natin
It
alam.
makes sense, no?
Kasi
I want to see them bleed.
ganun yung nangyari. Ang haba pag-usapan ng na nangyari sa match ni Damian at saka ni Seth Rollins. Kasi nga, Drew got involved and then CM Punk got involved. Ang dami pwedeng pag-usapan pero ang maganda abangan natin. Sobrang heated ng feud, mga kaibigan.
Nagalit si Seth.
And Seth, ayun pa pala, si Seth.
After the match.
Actually, doon ako na-weirdohan. Alam kong galit siya kay Punk, pero I should be mad at Drew kung ako si Seth. Kasi si Drew yung nag-cash in. Tas
But
parang
but he still affected the match.
I guess.
Kasi parang ang nangyari doon, he assured na hindi man manalo si Drew. Kaya lang, it screwed him over.
So,
Kasi si Bondage Undertaker pa rin ang nanalo. He still won. No, it's okay.
May ilang years kasing naging medyo yung Money in the Bank briefcase na medyo tagilid kasi yung iba natatalo sa cash in.
Kinash in sa United States title.
Yun, isa pa yun. Pero when you take it in hindsight, few hours ago in hindsight, ito yung pinakamagandang Money in the Bank briefcase na ginawang plot device kahit talo.
Oo nga, no?
Ginawa na siyang plot device.
So far, tama siya so far. Ito yung failed cash-in na interesting compared sa mga ibang
failed cash-in. Cena,
Baron Corbin.
Sobrang fucked up.
Austin Theory.
Kasi sa kanila parang they just... Actually, yung mga cash-in nila, mostly, katulad nung kay John Cena kasi, yung failed cash-in niya, nag-feeling na kahit i-announce ko, I will win. Damien Sandow, they just wanted it off him. Baron Corbin, Golden Shovel. And of course, Austin Theory had to get it off him. Ito, you didn't need to get it off him. It was used as a plot device in order to, again, make the feud more interesting. Again, sabi mo nga, MSG. MSG yan.
Kuyo!
MSG.
So, papi. Ayun na. So,
pero di ako nagsisisi na namin to.
Napaka-interesting na nangyari sa
It's okay. He will win soon.
Para sa akin magkakaroon ng magandang payoff yan kay Drew McIntyre.
Kasi yung
series,
baliktad.
Ito hindi mo mapupunit.
Baliktad ng konti sa Bad Blood na Premium Live Event, PLE. Hindi na PLE. May history ang Bad Blood ng grudge matches. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker. Yun yung debut ni Kane.
No titles involved talaga.
Grudge match lang. Noon yung Bad Blood sa ganun and feeling ko ganun din this year. Like,
that's after
after Bash in Berlin.
Bash in Berlin is September.
Okay.
Bad Blood
so
is
Summers na.
Summers lang.
So more than 1 month ang preparation for Bad Blood.
I guess.
So Summers lang and
tapos
then
dalawang
Bash in Berlin.
Kasi ang SummerSlam is August ano ba kayo?
4 sa atin.
4 dito. O di plus 21 days, 25 ang Bash in Berlin.
Okay.
September.
So walang PLE sa September.
Most likely.
October 5.
Bash in Berlin.
So after the Bash in
25
Berlin.
ang Bash in Berlin.
Anyway, okay.
Most likely ang Bash.
Walang
Ay maganda. Mahaba ang build-up ng
Mahaba ang build-up ng Bad Blood. Tapos, yung Bash in Berlin, most likely, madaling araw na naman yun.
Yes.
Ay, hindi ko ta-take it. Kayo, kung gusto nyo,
bahay lang.
madaling araw yun.
Lugi tayo.
Team bahay na lang tayo.
Team bahay na muna.
Yung bahay, saan yung bahay ang puntahan?
Gusto nyo mag-Discord tayo.
Kaya maganda nga kung...
Kaninong bahay ba ang available?
Yun yung maganda kung sino yung
Ilang
bahay.
pesos na natin
Bahay ni
pinag-usapan yan.
Bahay ba ang pwede?
Bahay naman natin to.
Sagot ko na yung pancit canton.
Oo, sige, I'll buy pizza.
You know.
Sponsor ako ng pizza, sige.
Nakita niyo na mga kaibigan. Sa
Kanino yung bahay?
Oo, puntahan ako ng pizza, sige.
O sige ako na magluluto.
Yun.
Chef pala to, si
Chef Josh.
Ninong Josh.
Kung sino man sa yung members ng MWU, kung may available kang bahay, range, pakito, kung available bahay, baka
In your house na yan.
in your house.
Oo, MW in your house. Nice.
Oo, pwede in your house.
May private chef na
Actually,
kayo.
meron na.
Bahay lang talaga kailangan.
We need house na...
That would accommodate the group,
The group.
the squad.
Why is... Ba't di natin pag-usapan yung pagka...
O pag-uusapan natin
Usapan
next time
natin
kasi
kung kaninong bahay.
kasi next match na tayo at mauubos yung 1 terabyte ni Yelo.
No, it's okay. Marami pa.
It's the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. The floor is yours.
Okay. Kaso, okay.
TV time.
Can I just say, hatalo yung pambato niya.
Sino ba?
Chelsea Green.
At least I'm not better like you.
Oh my God.
Yes!
I'm in the middle of this...
At least nag-qualify yung ano.
Exactly! Diba?
I'm in the middle of this feud. So, go on.
This is a feud.
Okay lang, at least hindi ako nagamit sa plot device. Ay, sorry.
Okay lang. At least nag-qualify pa din.
Yeah.
He can still call himself Mr. Money in the Bank. Even though he lost. He's still Mr. Money in the Bank. How many Money in the Banks has your idol won?
Oh
my God.
How many world titles?
How many world titles of your idol won?
Excluding Japan.
Okay, no trashing.
Wala nga rin
If you count NXT, because at one point,
Nagsana world title.
Hold on. Hold on. NXT became a third world brand noon. So at one point, the NXT Championship was considered the world title. But if you would count that, Finn has 3 world titles. And may babalik to
Wait,
other-
3?
Yeah.
Kasi dalawang beses.
Dalawang beses.
And to throw the question back to you, how many times has your favorite successfully cashed in Money in the Bank?
At least he still won.
He
He still won the briefcase.
He still won. Only to fumble the bag.
Basta ako masaya ako. Basta ako masaya ako. Back-to-back Money in the Bank. The only back-to-back Money in the Bank in history. And WWE Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, Intercontinental Championship, AEW World Championship, and so on.
What's that?
What's that?
What's that? Is that a toy?
Oh, yun, go. Women's Money in the Bank.
Don't get me wrong, Tiffany deserves this.
Oh, yeah.
She's the it factor of this generation. Like, when the new era started in 2016, if we had Alexa Bliss, who almost every boy would go gaga over her.
I was one of them.
Exactly.
Me too.
Diba? Exactly.
Me free.
Diba? Me too. Diba?
Me
Alexa Bliss.
Just say before.
Before. Diba? Ngayon naman, itong generation, we have Tiffany Stratton. If you ask me, she's honestly the perfect woman to represent the women's division. Like, she's a combination of Trish Stratus and Lita.
And Ashley Tisdale.
Exactly, diba? Kasi yung toodles.
Sharpay yung parang
Charlotte.
So in hindsight,
Ashley Masauro. Hindi.
Yung taste should stay at iba.
oo.
Hindi,
So,
Ashley Masauro was the rest. Ashley Masauro was the rest first.
Yeah.
Ashley Tisdale.
2000,
High School Musical.
Yeah.
2005 Diva Search winner. That's Ashley Tisdale from High School Musical, the queen
Sharpay.
who kept saying toodles. Doon niya nakuha yung ano niya from High School Musical. So, Tiffany deserves this win, pero she didn't need it. In my opinion, Chelsea needed it more. Sandali. Sabi ko nga, exactly, diba? Sabi ko nga, Tiffany deserves this win, but she didn't need it as much as Chelsea needed it. Hear me out. Tiffany has main evented a match with Becky Lynch. She already became NXT Women's Champion. She already was the standout superstar in NXT. She was called to be...
Last year, no?
Yeah, exactly. She was called to be one of the participants in Elimination Chamber. Mind you, she got the loudest reaction in Elimination Chamber. Chelsea Green. Ever since she came back, she got eliminated 5 seconds in the Royal Rumble. She got squashed by Piper and Nia Jax at the Royal Rumble. She won a tag team championship, but obviously, that didn't push her to her limits. And most and foremost, she has yet to win a singles title in WWE. Tiffany has won a singles title in WWE. Alam mo, it would have been great to have Chelsea win in a sense that she would be the carrier to go to all three brands.
In her hometown.
Exactly, diba? Exactly, in her hometown. Like,
Edi 1-1 na.
yeah, going to NXT, going to Raw, going to SmackDown, and saying na I am Miss Money in the Bank, I have the right to cash into anyone else. Yun nga lang, sabi nga din ni Kuya Gab na even if you're the favorite to win this year, there's disadvantage. So, let me explain. Liv Morgan was the favorite no 2021 to win. However, she did not win. Next year, she was even the bigger favorite. So you never know. Maybe next year, 2025, it could be Chelsea's year. Diba?
Provided that she's booked right.
Exactly. So, in hindsight, Tiffany deserves this win. However, Chelsea needed it more.
That's right.
I want to give a shout out to Zoe Stark and Io. That spot on the ladder was so crazy.
Insane.
Sobra. To the point na parang na-possess na si,
Io.
na parang na-exercise na si Io dun sa post niya.
Grabe yung mga ganong ano niya. Yung
Sobra. Spots.
Mga ganong spots niya. At saka yung mga ganong selling niya na akala mo
Talagang
GTA NPC na.
Yeah.
Nakaganon lang siya.
Sobra. And to think na the women really are proving why they deserve this opportunity. We're not in the Divas era anymore. No more bra and panties matches. No more pillow fights. Yeah. As much as it brought so much entertainment for these boys who were horny growing up. Someone had to say it. So, what do you call this? I'm thankfully that era has already evolved to the women's evolution. Kaya we're seeing all these women do the most out of these opportunities.
That's right. And I thank you. Charot. Yeah. Tama siya kasi we passed the Divas era. Kasi at the time, yung Divas era kasi parang sinashowcase lang nila yung beauty, yung sex appeal ng mga women's superstars. Unlike now na kasama yung beauty but the athleticism and everything else that comes with it, it's a sport na. Ganun na yung feel. Maganda maganda yung sinabi ni Triple H na we are not a sport. We are a movie about a sport.
Bingo.
Yun ang pinakabagong explanation na pwede mong isampal sa mga tao ngayon. Ngayon wala narinig yun.
Tsaka to add to what you said, back then kasi, mas binavalue yung appearance ng women noon.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if you had talent. I mean, diba?
Like Jazz,
Gail Kim.
Just look at
Victoria.
Yan, isa pa yun, Victoria.
And just look at the Bella Twins, Hall of Famer.
Ew.
And to be honest, I really hate that butterfly title.
The Divas.
Yeah.
Ouch.
No. I mean,
Actually, yun nga yung kaya ayoko rin manalo si Chelsea because she vowed that she will make the women's title the Divas title. And
Ay, talaga ba?
Yeah, she said
tweeted
that.
about it.
And I'm happy that she did not
In
win.
my opinion, I think it would bring attention and controversy. More people would watch it.
I don't think so.
Yeah. In your opinion, you don't think so?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because that butterfly title was so stupid back then.
Ito.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ito sa akin. Main point si Yellow about bringing attention to the title. Ito no disrespect to Bailey, pero she has been really stale.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
If Chelsea cashes in on Bailey, assuming that she won, unfortunately hindi, assuming na siya yung nanalo, tapos ganun yung ginawa niya sa title, ano yun? Magta-trend yun na bakit mo ganaling yung dito sa
Sabagay.
Kasi
That makes sense
diba?
naman.
Kasi sa
That's what
wrestling,
I'm trying to point out.
sa pro wrestling, sinasabi nila, bad heat is still heat.
Remember when Carmella won the Miss Money in the Bank to James Ellsworth?
Pero I
ayoko
don't want
ng
to see that title again.
Okay, ayoko ng title, pero tama.
I think kung pero kung if ever ngayon na si Tiffany nanalo, the thing is, who do you think she's gonna cash it in? Yun ang magandang tanong dito. Kanina niya ikakash niya? Will she cash in on the winner of Bailey Nia Jax?
Jordan Grace.
Or will she? I don't know. We don't know that. But,
Or
or will she cash in against My baby Liv Morgan.
Sige, let's look at all the champions. We have Roxanne Perez, who's obviously having a cuckoo in the head, diba?
Yeah,
And then
she's crazy.
Exactly. And then
That's my kid.
si Roxanne and si Cora. Yeah, pero Tiffany once vowed that she will become a 2-time NXT Women's Champion. That didn't happen with her match against Becky, so perhaps now could be the time. You never know. She could also be the first woman to cash in on an NXT Women's Championship and actually be successful to win it. I mean, the women's Money in the Bank winners have a record of 100% accuracy wins. You never know, diba? If you look at Liv Morgan, remember their segment, sinampal lang ni Tiffany basically saying, shut up, don't talk, you don't have night skills. Diba? Parang ganon. With Nia Jax or Bayley, if she cashes on Bayley, it makes total sense. They were feuding. Pero kung Nia Jax, it doesn't make sense because they were just recently formed as tag team partners.
It kind of makes sense.
In a way.
In a way.
Oh.
It would kind of make sense kasi kung ganun, ibig sabihin, kinukuha niya lang yung good side, yung trust ni Nia Jax until she does
the
unthinkable na ibigay si Nia.
Oh, yeah.
The ultimate opportunity.
Ito lang, this is my say about the Bella Twins being Hall of Famer. Yes, it was too early. Yes, it was very much. There's a lot of women who deserves it way earlier than they do. However, they brought so much, trending attention and the total divas. Had it not been for them, bringing that notice to the public, women wouldn't even get their TV time. So yes, they're not the best wrestlers, obviously, but they brought something to the WWE universe that no one can ever deny. That's popularity, that's the fame, that's the attention, and the recognition. So in hindsight, may kasabihan
mainstream.
Exactly.
They brought
the best wrestlers in the world are not the ones with the 100% accurate skills. The best wrestlers in the world move each other. They've moved a lot of people backstage. Charlotte, Sasha, Becky, Bayley spoke highly of them. The fact that the 4 horsewomen spoke highly of them speaks volumes. So fans could only see them as, she dated John Cena. She, dated Daniel Bryan. But in reality, they brought more to the table than their wrestling skills. Okay? So yeah, their wrestling skills is another topic. But the mainstream that they did, oh my gosh, it's incredible. Yung impact pa lang nila, wow. Unbelievable.
And from the name itself, Hall of Fame. So
exactly.
It would make sense.
Kasi Snoop Dogg naman, hindi naman siya full-time wrestler. Why is he on the Hall of Fame? Diba? Precisely my point, diba?
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Ozzy Osbourne. Right?
Donald Trump.
See?
He's a Hall of Fame.
See? Don't tell
President Donald Trump.
Don't tell me they wrestle better than the Bella Twins.
Ex-president.
Diba?
Mayor Kane.
Pero given that, let's go back or let's circle back to the Man in the Bank winner. No? So, ayun, sabi niyo, she will, maybe NXT. Ako, I think, she will cash in on the SmackDown title for the Women's Championship. Yeah. Kasi, I don't think NXT will work for her anymore. Kasi, nandun na siya sa main roster. She's already doing her thing. Sending her back to NXT will not do any good for her.
There's no growth.
There's no growth anymore.
When Charlotte won kasi the Royal Rumble, she went back to NXT to challenge.
Because that's Rhea.
Ayun.
Rhea goaded her.
Rhea goaded her to cash in on me. And there's no other way na mag-cash in siya kay Bayley, hindi siya magka-cash in kay Becky.
That makes sense.
Diba? That makes sense. But now,
diba? Pandemic yun. So they needed an interesting.
Yeah, that's why she cashed in.
Before the pandemic, they were already promoting.
Yeah, before the pandemic. But actually, papunta na siya dun eh. That's why that's WrestleMania 36. And then, Liv Morgan, malabong mag-cash in siya dun. Liv Morgan is very interesting right now. No bias ha. Napakaganda nung ginagawa niya ngayon sa... Oh yeah, and she's really making that title interesting.
It's like the AJ of this.
Kasi ang gulo talaga ngayon, di ba? Pag tinignan mo, di ba?
Creative perspective. Gugulo. Kasi, di ba?
Actually, she's promoting dissension in the Judgment Day.
Yun nga lang napapasok si Zelina. Medyo gumugulo na ng konti.
Tsaka di ba? We all know that this is her second title reign. The first one got screwed by Ronda Rousey. This one, she's doing her thing. And I think hindi malabong mag-cash in doon. Kaya I think it's going for the WWE Women's Championship.
Or Jordan Grace, TNA.
Oh, you never know. You never know.
I don't know if that's in the contract.
Kasi world title.
You never know.
But that would be WWE spitting on TNA.
Diba? It happened 3 times na.
Kasi,
Like Mickey James.
Ako, if I was Triple H and I wanna make a buzz, why not? I mean, malabo. Thinking about
It's
it.
unclear.
We'll have to wait.
We'll have to wait.
Papayag si TNA pag ano.
Tapos, kasi talent nila yung-
talent nila. Actually, ang gusto lang naman ang gusto lang, ang nagbabury lang naman ng mga talent sa Forbidden Door. We know that's AEW. Agree? Don't you agree with me? Lagi nilang binabury yung TNA.
For NJPW.
Yeah.
As someone who watches AEW, tama siya. Every time na may Forbidden Door, it's either, New Japan talent, pero signed sa AEW ang mananalo. Like, for example, let's say,
Mercedes Monday.
No give and take.
sorry. Like, for example, yes, Mercedes,
I love her.
One, Will Ospreay,
One pala eh.
si Takeshita, and then,
Even Kenny Omega, way back, di ba? He won
Kenny
everything.
Omega, John Moxley. Anyone who was signed to New Japan Pro Wrestling going to AEW, parang signed na sila sa AEW, hindi na sa Japan. Sila yung napuput over sa Forbidden Door, hindi yung mga actual talent na nasa New Japan. Like, sila Takagi, favorite ko yan, si Shingo Takagi na Japanese Dragon. As in, and yung yung collaboration nila with TNA, di ba? When Omega was holding all the titles, it's a whole kind of worms kasi pare. Pero tama siya, as someone who watches AEW regularly, they're focused more on building themselves, which is fine kasi, di ba, 5-6 years old lang sila. Pero, kawawa naman yung mga ibang promotion, unlike what WWE is doing with TNA, di ba?
Talagang
It was fine.
Before this, did you know Joe Henry?
Say his name and he appears.
Before this, I didn't know that person. No? Hey, don't. Hey, that's just facts, man. We didn't know who that guy is, but he was trending, di ba? If Jordan Grace is kilala naman siya, of course. She's the TNA Knockouts World Champion. And she challenged for a WWE title, di ba? The NXT Women's Championship. Even though she lost, she looked good on her match. Akala natin she was a threat, di ba? Mukha siya
Tsaka si Tatum Paxley.
nag-guess siya sa kumbaga, they're building each other, yung maganda eh. Kumbaga, nakikinabang si WWE, of course, no? Kasi talagang nagbabuzz eh. Pero, let's not hide the fact na nakikinabang din yung TNA. Diba?
Tsaka eto pa, speaking of, diba, Oba Femi versus Moose.
Ay,
diba?
Hinihint nila yun, ha?
Diba?
That's
alam ko paano
ay, sure na ba yun? Maganda yun. Because they're both juggernauts, right?
Imagine, diba? Two big
meaty men. Bumping two sweaty men.
slapping.
Yeah, what's the rumor?
Women's mid-card
tinitignan ko siya
US
parang
Ay, yeah. Kasi nag-introduce na sila sa
NXT.
Sa NXT. Meron kasing NXT Women's North American Championship. It's being held by Kalani Jordan. Yeah.
First ever, right?
First ever, yeah. So, gagawa na sila niyan para, I think, para ma-put over din yung ibang
Twist your eyes.
Okay, Kuya Gab, may term sila din, right?
Inaugural.
Ayun.
She's the inaugural. Si Kalani Jordan. I think that will work.
Pero pili ko hindi yan yung titles kasi mga AI.
The left one.
Pero that will work kasi sa sobrang dami na ng talent mo,
Miss America.
kailangan mo talaga mag-build ng mga names. And, syempre, championship builds names.
Pwede naman.
Tsaka lang naman nagiging
Mag-design
yung tao, siya yung mag-build ng title, of course. But in the start, kailangan magkaroon talaga. Para at least ma-build yung name mo. In the future, katulad ngayon, no? Roman Reigns doesn't need a title anymore.
Yeah.
He's Roman Reigns.
Diba? He's Roman Reigns. But before, he needed titles, no?
He needed those.
Meron ding konting disadvantage dyan.
Which one?
Pag masyadong maraming titles, Nasasapaw.
Example, yung hated company mo.
Ay. Yeah. Well, totoo naman. May pros and cons siya. So,
Tingnan natin yung sample ng sa current WWE. Women's Tag Team.
Yeah.
Parang nawawalan siya ng nawawalan ng... Pero nasa booking din kasi yan, guys. It's in a booking din eh. Kasi, alam nyo, kapag alam natin na pag marami kang title, tama naman kayo, may nagkasapawan iba. Kaya lang ang problem, walang title, naging irrelevant naman yung iba't talent mo. Nagmumukha sila irrelevant. Tulad na sabi mo, Chelsea Green needed the win.
Yeah.
And what if they create another title and she wins it? At
And
least,
then she's the first champion.
yeah.
You never know.
You never know, diba?
Pero possible yan if, kaso kasi kung sa isang pay-per-view lang parang kulang sa oras kung gagamitin ng title.
Well, toyo.
May pre-show na.
Kung, for example, like, sabihin na natin, like WrestleMania, kaya ginagawa 2 days, diba? Then, yung sa mga maliliit na pay-per-view, siguro kung gano'n ang mangyayari, siguro hahaba pa yung mga maliliit na pay-per-views.
I think, doon tayo sa isang Mandal asked me earlier, bro, sa tingin mo babalik pa yung pay-per-view na focus on specific brand, kasi brand-specific pay-per-view. I think that can solve the problem na kapag ka brand-specific na yung show mo or yung PPV mo or PLE mo, that can highlight all of the titles.
Nakakatakot yan, pre. Parang ginawa nila yan ng 2016 yata.
Up to 2017.
Yeah.
2 pay-per-view every month. Imagine niyo. I-imagine ko scenario natin as fans. Twice a month tayo nandito.
Pero hindi naman. Pero hindi. Pwede naman nila.
Sahod.
Pero hindi naman. Actually, hindi naman nila kailangan gawin twice a month dyan. Kahit once a month pa din.
Kagaya ng dati.
Dati once a month naman eh. Tapos nag-meet lang sila. For example, nakadalawang pay-per-view na. Tsaka sila mag-join, di ba?
Yung mga Survivor
Pwede pa rin naman siya. And actually, this will help the wrestlers also kasi nakapagpahinga sila. Di ba? Nakapagpahinga sila. That's in my opinion.
Kasi di ba, kaya ako natanong sa'yo yun kasi napag-usapan namin yung walang title defense si Liv, walang title defense si Logan Paul, si Bayley. Even the titles, walang defense. Si Cody nag-match pero hindi nag-defense, di ba? Tapos ano pa sila parang i-squeeze nila into 5 matches per pay-per-view. Depende siguro kung bigger pay-per-views like Survivor Series or Rumble sa ganun. So, maganda siguro yun.
Oo, maganda nga yun. Brand specific mo siya. Tapos yun, maraming titles.
Paul Levesque.
Pero siguro wag na lang for me, wag na lang siguro dalawang women's na mid-card. Siguro, I think one can work.
One will do.
I think one will do. Na umiikot siya.
Parang yung tag titles.
Kasi pag dalawa nga naman, baka nga masyado na siyang marami. Siguro one mid-card title will do naman.
Alam mo, I can
Fox Championship.
I can forgive the WWE for retiring the Divas title, pero I will never understand why they retired the NXT Women's Championship. Yung tag titles ng NXT.
Since nabanggit mo kanina, ako hindi ko alam yun, 10 week pala ni Chelsea Green.
Yes, she did.
Gusto niya ibalik yung Divas title. What if they made it into a
mid-card
title?
Pwede, that would work. Tapos yung mga like sina Maxine, si Chelsea, Candice, especially
Candice
yung
LeRae,
diba? At least it will give them something to do rather than them just, being jobbers kind of Jade Cargill to Bianca. No offense. They're great athletes, but hey, every time they're being pushed to the moon, someone has to sacrifice their talent.
Or, doon nila, doon nila ilagay yung cruiserweight sa babae naman.
Cruiserweight. Because of a sensitive topic for women and weight.
Yeah.
Diba?
Kasi,
No, seriously.
How about Piper, diba? Hindi siya pwede mag-compete.
And remember the whole Peaky James storyline?
Oh, yeah.
Diba? Remember how WWE got so much hate for that? So, Yeah, I'm a women's wrestling nerd right here. Kaya alam ko rin yung mga storylines na yan. Kaya wala lang, hindi ko lang talaga maintindihan why they had to retire the NXT tag titles for the women.
But you did better dun sa butterfly jacket when you put on the yellow.
Ay, naman. Siyempre.
Much
Yeah.
better yung yellow na butterfly rather than the pink one.
That's a fun fact. When I really, really got into wrestling, that was the first championship that I really connected with. Yung sa spinner ni John Cena, that was, sabi mo nga, golden shovel.
Yeah,
So the
golden
guy,
shovel.
he's Vince's golden child. So obviously, that was the belt that was shoved all on our faces growing up. Kaya sabi ko, I like this belt. That's when I saw the women's title, even though I'm a women's wrestling fan. Tapos sabi ko, that's too bland and cold. Then when I saw the butterfly, obviously I'm gay, so sabi ko, wow, that's so cute, but I want it in yellow. That's when they retired it, they made a Raw and SmackDown. I'm like, I'll just make my own. Then when I finally got into the cosplay, ayun na, sabi nga niya, ginawa ko na yung sarili ko. I didn't bring it now, but
She did it good.
thank you. I'll bring it one day, and when I guess in this podcast in the next, pay-per-views. Yun diba? So,
Or the next cons.
yeah, next one's good. So in hindsight naman, I'm just proud of all the women. Io Shirai, Lyra, Zoe,
Io Sky.
Io Shirai. To me kasi she'll always be Io Shirai. But
Io
Io
Sky is
Sky.
Io Sky.
Gotcha.
Same person.
Yeah. You know what I would, may isang point lang ako na disappoint sa women's Money in the Bank. I was really expecting Trish to come out and cause Zoe the match.
Yeah.
Diba?
Ako din, ina-expect ko.
Diba? Like, considering na sobrang, inupakan.
Kaya lang,
Zoe.
baka kasi mangyari, magmukha siyang heel doon. She
Yun
will look
lang.
like a heel, but she cannot be a heel at her hometown.
Ito
She will never be. People will even cheer for it.
speaking of, kasi since papunta, ito magandang segue to sa main event. Ito yung medyo underwhelming sa pay-per-view na to, sa Money in the Bank this year. Kasi, kung makikita niyo sa mga posts and everything, ang daming speculations na mag-a-appear sa ganito, interview sa ganyan. Isa lang ang nangyari, which is CM Punk. Going into the main
And John
event.
Cena.
And John Cena.
Lumabas si John Cena eh.
Oo, kaso,
So, kumbaga yun yung mga surprise nila na medyo underwhelming.
medyo
for us.
underwhelming. And, di ba, nung lumabas si Cena, nag-announce siya ng retirement. So, anong maramdaman namin?
Yeah.
Underwhelming. Medyo underwhelming lang.
Pre, imagine mo, John Cena retiring, parang kailan lang napaka-fresh pa sa akin ng
WrestleMania 40.
first win niya.
WrestleMania 20, di ba?
WrestleMania 21, pare.
First 2020 was United States.
United States kay Big Show. 2021 was with JBL.
JBL.
Napaka-fresh pa sa akin nun.
Yun yung push niya talaga
Diba?
eh.
Yung cash in ni Edge sa kanya sa Elimination Chamber.
2006.
Sariwang
Revolution yun eh.
Diba?
Yeah, New Year's Revolution.
New Year's Revolution.
Solid yun.
So, diba?
Actually, that's the first time na nabad trip ako kay Edge.
But about yung kay Cena, parang kaya ako binili yung spinner thing. Kasi di ba ang daming speculations dati na pangit yung title niya, mukhang ito.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pero, yung point ko kasi doon is kung sino yung naghawak ng title. So from Cena, di ba? Si Cena yung nag-innovate.
Yeah, siya nag-introduce siya.
Tapos isipin mo yung mga rivalry niya. Edge, ang greatest spinner. Orton, and CM Punk. Of course.
And it works kasi his gimmick kasi he's an hip-hop.
Paano i-maximize ni Cena yung kanyang duling tao? Yes.
Oh, you never know.
Yeah.
Ito nga kung merong Liv Morgan na revenge tour, merong John Cena retirement tour. Farewell tour.
Just like Mickey James, the last rodeo dun sa TNA.
Pero
Diba?
ito pinakamagandang pag-usapan dyan with John Cena's retirement. Who do you want him to face at WrestleMania 41? I got different Randy Orton.
Ako, ito muna ang tanong ko.
One-on-one ba? Or
One-on-one lang.
One-on-one up.
Kasi madali na yung fantasy booking sa mga nangyayari ngayon eh. Pero ang tanong ko is, would you want Cena to break the 16-time record?
Oh,
Yeah, me.
yes, absolutely.
And how?
For me, fantasy booking,
Ako,
I think he would beat fantasy booking lang siguro si Cody Rhodes or maybe too early. Basta whoever's the champion ng worth dethroning. Tapos it would be like Trish Stratus na parang, di ba, she won her 7th Women's Championship at Unforgiven and then she retired as champion.
Ganun.
Parang ganun, fantasy booking. Not Cody Rhodes, scratch my word. Siguro any champion na worth dethroning. It could be anyone. Yeah, so, yeah.
Ako, for me, I don't want him to break that. Kasi for me, hindi niya deserve i-break yung 16-time championship win.
But Charlotte will.
Yeah, kasi for me, number one is not working full-time anymore. He did, but now it's not working full-time anymore. Why will you give him a championship?
Alam mo kung saan po.
For me, if there's someone who should break the 16-time world records, that's Randy Orton.
Sabi ko na
He deserves that. Randy Orton deserves
So,
that.
how many times has he been champion?
14.
Oh,
Though I think it's very difficult na maabot pa niya yun. Tatlo pa kasi.
Pero
siya talaga ang pinaka-candidate to win 17.
Hold on. 14 World Championship wins.
14.
Not counting the tag titles.
No.
Not counting. Okay.
Kasi he held the WWE Championship 10 times and the World Heavyweight Championship 4 times.
So, hindi counted yung tag title. Okay.
He's a 14-time winner.
Pero overall, lampas na ng 17, counting the tag titles.
That's right.
Yeah.
Counting. Pero kung world lang taga pag-uusapan, 14. Okay.
Ako agree ako sa kanya. Actually, ina-anticipate ko na sa
Meeting of the minds. Meeting of the minds.
Kasi, ang magiging tirada ko dyan is, ako personally, nararamdaman ko medyo stale na yung title reign ni Cody.
Yes.
And hindi mo kailangan ng panibagong Roman Reigns reign, yung aabot ng 1, 2, 3, 4 na taon. Hindi mo kailangan yun, Joseph. Di ba? Kaya natin, dinithrone si Roman para mag-rotation.
Para mag-rotation.
Di ba? Hindi kailangan ni Cody. Actually, maganda nga na let's say mag-feud sila ni Randy, tapos i-drop ni Cody yung title kay Randy, tapos kukunin niya ulit on a later pay-per-view. Diba?
Actually, kahit mag-hot potato sila doon. Like
Sasha and Charlotte.
Yeah!
Para mahabol yung 17.
Para mahabol na, di ba? Mag-hot potato sila.
That could happen knowing WWE.
Yeah, we can
And yung history.
Kinawawa si Sasha para lang maging si Charlotte.
And magandang segue nga yan kasi isa to sa mga na-disappoint kami. Obviously, di ba? Yung turn na inaantay namin ni Randy kay Cody. Hindi siya nag-turn, kumbaga turning heel or hindi niya binetray si Cody. Yun yung ina-expect ng mga tao. Nakaabang lang.
Nakaabang. Dahil nakatingin
Si Dash, isang hilera sila doon. Nakaabang sila ng camera.
Hinihintay mo yung RKO.
Hinihintay yung RKO. Wala. So,
pero bro, I think kaya hindi niya binitray. Kasi yung direction niya is going with Solo versus Cody for the WWE Championship. And then, once na matapos yung Bloodline story niya, kailangan kasi mag-disengage mo si Cody sa Bloodline story. Kailangan yung Bloodline story will now move to Roman versus Solo. And then, pag free na si Cody, that's when Randy will turn. Yeah. He needs to be freed up para at least mag-focus na sila sa Randy versus Cody.
Sa Blood.
Yeah. Kailangan ma-disengage mo na siya sa Bloodline. Kaya we want Roman to return.
So yan, we had to take a break during that time kasi nakita niyo tumayo si Lester, yung nasa gitna namin. Kasi may mga clients siya na dumating doon. Nag-meet up pala sila doon. And you can do things like that sa Hobby Stadium. Hobby Stadium pala, salamat. First of all, sa pagtanggap sa amin. Kung ano kami, tanggap niyo kami. Salamat.